Well, today's mission story is coming from Haiti, and it's in first-person speech. Her name is Evanos Boville. I'm going to read. My name is Eva Rose. I am a school nurse on the campus of the Adventist University in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I was trained for emergencies, but I faced the greatest challenge of my life in the hours and days following the terrible earthquake earlier this year. When the earthquake rocked the Port-au-Prince region of southern Haiti, I was giving nursing students at the university a practical test just as the building began to shake. "Get out," I shouted. Students ran past me outside. I shooed them away from the building as the ground continued to shake beneath us. In the first minutes after the earthquake hit, we had no idea how serious the earthquake was. Before long, we saw men and women making their way towards the nearby Adventist hospital. Some were bleeding, others needed help to walk, still others were carried. But soon, the less seriously injured returned with reports that the hospital was overwhelmed with life-threatening injuries, and those with less serious injuries were being turned away. They asked me for help. The university treasurer turned to me. "You're a nurse," he said. "Use whatever medical supplies we have on campus. Do whatever you can to help these people." I set up a first aid station under a large mango tree on campus, and people lined up for help. Within minutes, the medicine supplies were gone. Students and staff members offered to help and were sent in search of anything we could use. They begged for sheets that we could tear into strips to use as bandages. We used shoelaces and cut tree branches to hold IV bottles. I taught anyone who was willing to learn how to care for open wounds and treat broken bones, and we just kept going. Still, we were overwhelmed by the flood of the injured. 4 pregnant women went into labor and gave birth. We managed to save 2 babies, but we lacked the resources to save the others. We worked around the clock for several days with only a few minutes here and there. 3 days later, the first of many doctors and nurses arrived at the hospital on campus to help us. Many of the cases I had to treat were far too serious for a nurse to care for. They should have been seen by doctors, but no doctors were available. In fact, the hospital was sending people to me for care. A teenage girl came to me in tears. She had lost 3 fingers on her left hand. Her parents had wrapped her hand in cloth, but the bleeding had continued and her hand had become infected. She had a high fever. I washed her hand in homemade antiseptic and soaked it for an hour. Then I removed the dead skin and infection and applied an antibiotic cream to the wound. I had no more sterile bandages, so I used clean bandages made from the sheet to keep the wounds clear. As I worked, I prayed. I knew that while I was doing the best I could, the girl would still die. After 4 hours, the girl's fever went down and stayed down. Even now, a month after the earthquake, she returns every day to have her bandages changed and her hand checked for infection. While help arrived quickly from Adra, the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico, it took several days for medical personnel and supplies to reach Haiti in sufficient quantity to ease the critical shortage. Teams from Adra, Loma University, and many other church-related groups arrived to help, and I was able to send the most serious injured to the hospital for proper care. I continue to serve as a nurse on the campus, which is now home to more than 10,000 temporary residents. Most are housed in tents until more permanent arrangements are to be made. I can't imagine how many people that died in the Adventist Church had been here for the people of Haiti. While Adra continues to provide food and supplies, medical teams from Loma University and the other Adventist hospitals around the world are helping to meet the need for medical care at every level. I thank God for the Adventist University, where I received my training as a demanding nurse who wouldn't accept anything but the best. She prepared me to serve in such time as this. Your mission offerings continue to support the Adventist Hospital the Adventist University, and other outreach entities in Haiti that have made the difference between life and death for hundreds, perhaps thousands of people who have suffered so much during and after the earthquake this year. Thank you.